I'm Horek McWilliams from Washington, D.C., USA, and growing up, we did not have an electric kettle.
Hello and welcome to Would You Rather with Big Mike and the boys. I'm Big Mike, and here are some boys, Tony and Liam. What is going on?
Welcome, hello.
What's going on, Mike? What's going on, Ton?
I don't know.
See,
What's off?
He usually just says, "How are we?" And now, what's going on? I feel like we've done something wrong.
Yeah.
What's going on in the world right now?
Thought you were about to ask me what's my flavour.
What is your flavour, Tony?
If I was a flavour, what would it be?
This isn't a 5-star question, but if you're a popsicle.
Like a Mr. Freeze or just a popsicle?
Yeah, like a kind of Mr. Freeze popsicle.
Because if I was an ice cream, I'd be a wibbly wobbly wonder.
So you'd be something that already exists?
Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't expect that to come out of me now?
Sure didn't. I was expecting you to say raspberry.
Already exists.
Yeah.
Would you have had same pop at him, like?
No.
I think a Wibbly Wobbly Wonder is way more exciting than a raspberry popsicle, to be honest.
Yeah, wibbly wobbly. Well, I don't even know what flavour that jelly stuff at the top is, but it's delicious.
It's good flavour.
Not a big fan of banana now, but the rest of it's all
I
good.
love banana ice cream. I'd be banana flavour. I know I wasn't asked, and I may never have been, but I'd be banana.
That's strange.
I love it. I love that fake, artificial.
I hate it.
Yeah.
Do you know who loves bananas?
Who?
Monkeys.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we'll bring it up later. I have something to say about monkeys. But what about our intro this week? So, kettles, huh?
Horek McWilliams did not
come
up with a kettle.
Washington, D.C., he said no kettles in Washington.
Washington's about to become the 51st state of America.
Really?
Fun little fact there. Well, it's being debated. Biden's pushing it. There you go, you know.
And
so maybe they'll have kettles if they're the 51st state eventually.
Do you think so? Do you
Well,
think
you know what I mean?
like?
It's a big turn in history, so maybe they will.
I bet the president does have an electric kettle. He's got a.
No, he just has someone standing there with a lighter the whole time.
It's probably just him and Andrew Lamparmardo who have them.
I can picture like scientists in America with Bunsen burners. The kettle being like, how does this work?
How does it work?
How did I become a scientist? I just put on the jacket and then I was a scientist.
Right. Are you ready for your 5-star question of the week?
Yeah. Are you?
Yeah, of course. I wouldn't ask you if I wasn't ready. I would have just let you carry on with your...
What popsicle would you be, Mike?
Bubblegum.
Huh?
Right.
You'd be
Bubblegum.
cola, would you?
Yeah, I was thinking cola. Cola and bubblegum are kind of my two things.
Already exist.
Yeah, what I meant by already exists was like the brand name thing, not the... Do you know what I mean? You picked the specific brand product.
Yeah, I couldn't come up with a better name than Wibbly Wobbly Wonder.
Yeah, if I was here
I
forever.
wasn't asking for the name. I was asking for a fucking popsicle flavour. Anyway, our 5-star
he's
question
not going
of
to
the
just
week.
describe a Wibbly Wobbly Wonder without saying it's a Wibbly. Oh, I'd be this, there's banana and maybe vanilla on the bottom, and then there's a chocolate covering a jelly on top. And you'd be like, oh, Tony, are you describing a Wibbly Wobbly Wonder? And then he'd have to go, yeah, but I don't want you to call me out on it.
Is it supposed to be kiwi at the top?
Is it kiwi?
Or is it lime? Or is it just like...
I'd say it's lime, is it?
It doesn't even taste like lime.
But he was supposed to pick a flavour of fucking ice pop, not a intricate mix of textures on an ice cream.
I'm an intricate mix, Mike, you know?
Sorry, lads, I can't get comfortable. I'm messing around in my chair. Right, okay. So, the 5-star question... The 5-star question of the week is brought to you by giving us a 5-star review on iTunes. So what you got to do to enter the competition every week is I'm calling it competition to make it sound more fun.
No prize.
You've got to go onto iTunes, give us a 5-star review, say something nice or something horrible. Well, the prizes I'll read out in the fucking podcast. And at this stage, I hate to say it, I'm actually almost impressed with how no one has given us a 5-star review. Because like how many weeks we were mentioning it since the start, but we've been mentioning it like a lot of times per episode, maybe for like 20 episodes now.
No, it is impressive.
So if our listeners are anything, they're impressive. But I would. So now that's got old, and I'd actually be impressed if we got one now. You know.
Yeah. We'll send you a banana ice cream or a wibbly wobbly wonder or cola bubblegum. Maybe.
Tony, you always promise some things that we're not actually going to do.
Yeah, so
well,
much.
we're not. Maybe I'm confident we won't get a 5-star review.
So yeah, I'll read it out in the podcast. Maybe you'll say something horrible about Tony. Maybe you'll say something horrible about Liam.
Couldn't think of my name there, could you cunt?
I was just trying to think of something else to say, and I was like, no, there's nothing else here. It's just the three of us. My characters aren't very good. No, they're
like
great. Okay.
This is what I don't understand. We've upwards of 20 listeners a week, and we haven't got any reviews.
I mean, I wouldn't do it.
That's the thing, neither would I.
That is the thing, right? If you're listening right now, I know you're thinking like, I don't actually want to give a review. It's a lot of hassle. But like, we would fucking love it. You know, you'd make us all quite happy about it.
Just roast us.
Fucking do it.
Just roast us.
Yeah.
So love the roasting you're like.
But technically, you could actually get a free ad for your business as well.
100%, yeah. Susie Soccer, if you're listening, you can advertise the next Nazi meetup.
I thought you were going to try bury that aspect of her character, but no.
Oh yeah,
it's the only thing he's mentioned now.
That's her main thing now. I forget what sport she even used to play.
What's the question, man?
Okay, so last week I dropped some news on you guys that my favorite podcast is the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast.
Yeah.
So my question this week is, what is your favorite podcast? And you can't say, I know this one isn't going to be your favorite, but like you can't say it anyway.
Okay. What's your favorite podcast?
I've absolutely no idea. I don't really listen to podcasts.
You've surely listened to one.
You like that guy, the Northern Irish guy, no?
Yeah. Colin Geddes. What's that? General Banter podcast is quite funny. Yeah, I listen to a couple of different ones like I have done in the past, but nothing more.
Which is your favourite?
Going mad about. Limbo, I'll pass it off to you first.
I still think No Such Thing as a Fish is probably my favourite one with the QI elves. I drifted away from it for a while because I thought it sounded a bit, I don't know, rehearsed or something, but they're back. They got me back now.
And what's good about that is we kind of stole their format, so that's nice.
How?
Like having 3 questions, having the music play in between the questions.
Well, theirs aren't really questions. There's 4 facts.
4 facts. Kind of so that's where we got away with it, that we changed from 4 facts to 3 questions.
Yeah. And like they all research the facts every week and they bring like intelligent conversation to it. We do not do any of that.
Oh, I'm not saying we're doing a good job of copying them.
Our format is just the fact that it's split into blocks and then I don't really know. It's nothing like their podcast, actually.
Okay.
No, I think it's not. Now that I've
I just thought Tony was a bit of an Anna Chisinski.
Oh yeah, me and Anna go way back.
You don't have to know her just because you're like her.
I do know her though. We go way back.
Okay, of course you do.
Me and good old Chisinski.
Nailed it.
Tony, what's your favourite podcast?
Jeez, I don't know. Yeah, we'll go with General Banter Podcast, buddy.
General Banter Podcast, right. And what day does that drop? What day of the week?
I have no idea.
When's the last time you listened to it?
It'd be a while ago now.
Right? So there you go.
Here you have it.
What's yours? Oh, yeah. General. The action. Yeah.
Well, I don't get what's so funny about this, Mike. I think we broke Mike.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, like, Ribena, but the full sugar one. Bit fucking hyper.
What?
Should we just get into it?
Sure, I'm fucking confused here, but sure, let's go.
So, guys, lads, boys, we're once again, we're sponsored by FunkyLikeAMonkey.com. Now, I was thinking, just to make it a bit more exciting, since I'm so good at doing impressions, can you boys pick a voice for me to do this ad in?
Christopher Walken.
Okay. Oh, FunkyLikeAMonkey.com. I don't really know what his voice sounds like. Can you give me another?
I think that was bang on.
I mean, it's not a bad attempt. Like he's
No, it was a terrible attempt, but it's perfect for this.
Yeah.
FunkyLikeAMonkey.com is a website where you can get all the most unique items for your home.
Do you think they'll be happy with this?
You think we might lose the sponsorship deal? Is that what you're saying?
Like, I mean, 2 weeks in, it's our record so far. So I'd be surprised if we didn't lose it after this anyway.
Okay, so Funky Like a Monkey, we talked about it last week, but they've got some new stuff in. Did you see, we were talking about Charlie Sheen recently and his tiger blood and Adonis DNA. Did you see the new tiger heads they've got in?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sick.
Wow.
Christopher Walken.
For people listening at home, that wasn't me that did the good Christopher Walken. That was Tony. Oh, well, that's brilliant, Tony. Yeah, so you can get these big, huge, colourful tiger heads stick up on your wall. Loads of really cool stuff for your wall. And
Not
interestingly,
real.
not real,
Yeah,
made of
porcelain.
resin. Actually.
Something like that.
Resin. Okay. You can also turn your house into a steampunk work of art. Got gears to go on your wall.
Pretty class stuff, the steampunk stuff, to be fair.
Yeah. Who doesn't love steampunk?
Yeah.
Probably loads of people, but still. Right.
And to be fair, that swaggy cherub, I've been described as a swaggy cherub before. I really like that one.
Is the cherub the baby?
Yeah, Baby Angel is a cherub.
Oh, is that what that's called? I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah.
And he's wearing all baby blue. Throwback.
He's wearing all the actually
More
he's
turquoise.
cyan.
Yeah.
Teal. It's one of Funky Like a Monkey's core colours is teal.
Teal,
So
yeah.
it kind of fits right in with all their stuff. Funky Like a Monkey could be getting an actual physical store soon as well, depending on restrictions.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I like to think we've played no small part in that.
I'd say we've played no part or a small part in that. So Liam, you know the cherub that you like literally just now you were talking about in this sentence. They've actually called him the gangsta cherub.
I was close.
Funky Like a Monkey have said, "Don't get on this Cupid's bad side. I heard he shoots more than arrows." What do you think that means?
Pop a cap in your ass. I
Do
reckon
you think
that's what he
it's
means.
something to do with
Movies?
guns?
Shoots movies, maybe.
But we don't know
Okay.
what kind of movies.
Weird ones, like weird art house movies, or
Angels and Demons.
or no
the director.
blockbusters then. Actual like big
Yeah, he's
blockbusters.
the director of that one.
Fair play to him. Fair
He's the
play to him.
silent director.
He's looking pretty angry about it. He couldn't afford to buy himself any clothes after.
But that's just his swag, man.
That's how he does it,
Just
you
his
know.
swag.
Don't
Swaggy
question,
dagger.
don't question the cherub.
If you got a cute little belly like that, you're going to show it off, aren't you?
If you're listening at home and you're interested to see what this Cupid we're talking about looks like, that's the point. Go on over to FunkyLikeAMonkey.com. Liam, there's something else really cool I want to tell you about.
Tell me about it, Mike.
I want to tell you about it. Can I tell you about it?
Yeah, sure, go
Is
ahead.
it okay if I tell you about it?
Yeah, no, shoot.
Okay, so you said your favorite podcast is No Such Thing as a Fish.
Right.
I was going to say No Such Thing Like a Fish.
Nah, that's not what I said. I'm not
Because I
a
have
dumb cunt.
because I have Funky Like a Monkey on my brain. So your
can see
favorite
why, though.
podcast was No Such Thing as a Fish. On No Such Thing as a Fish, a few weeks back, maybe a month back, maybe longer, maybe a long time ago, maybe 6 years ago, they had a fact where they said and do you remember this one? There were some places in Paris that had clocks that the time was set by gas pipes.
I don't remember that one.
They had pipes that came out of the clock and went into the ground, and somewhere underground there was like something that shot out a bit of air every like number of seconds to make sure all the clocks were right. Here's the thing, Funky Like a Monkey have just got in 2 different kinds of clocks, wall clocks that have gas pipes connected to them, like pretending gas pipes.
Pretty sick.
And on the face of the clock it says Paris.
No way.
So they are actually
Oh yeah.
those clocks are based on that fact, no such thing as a fish. I mean, I'm sure that's not what they're based on. They're based on those clocks that existed.
The French place, like
Yeah.
those are things
I
fish
just
make
thought
it
that
up.
was
But that's
that
a
was really cool. We didn't plan that at all.
cute little link.
Cute little link. Cute
A little link to the sink, no?
Yeah. So so they've got loads of cool garden stuff. They've got loads of monkeys, understandably. They got bookends. They got clocks. They got wall art. There's really, really something for everyone there.
Yeah, just the coolest and quirkiest decor.
What are you going to order first, lads?
I might go for that cherub. If I was getting anything off the website, it would be that cherub now.
And Tony?
Because damn, it feels good to be a gangster. You know?
It feels good to be a gangster.
Tony also the cherub. Okay. So if you want that cherub, order right now. And guess what, guys? We still have the discount code.
Sick.
Use Big Mike Pod at the checkout to save 10%.
And it's Dirty Mike.
No,
That's
Tony.
not okay.
So Tony, can you read out the discount code to the listeners at home?
Yeah, I could do that.
And what is it?
Big Mike Pod for
And where
10% off.
10% off. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was
I think
perfect.
That was tough.
I think they're going to be happy with that. I think they're going to be happy with that ad. They got a bit of variety there. They got like some bits we did quite well, some bits, most of it we did badly.
That's it. That's what we're all about. Diversity.
Yeah, it was
I did
funky
the
like a
voice.
monkey.
It was our ad was funky like a monkey.
No, how we did it was funky like a monkey, you know?
Okay,
You gotta mix it up.
Our ad was also for Funky Like a Monkey.
And it was for funky like a monkey.
It was Funky
We
Like a
are
Monkey.
funky like a monkey.
And it was for
And it was for Funky Like a
funky
Monkey.
like a monkey.
.com.
That name again?
Funky.
Like
Ah.
monkey.
Dot.
Come.
Big Mike Pod at checkout to save 10%. Lads, round 3. We're still on it, obviously, because we only just started. What? My hand is rummaging through the pillowcase.
Is it
at the moment.
rummaging? Is it?
It's rummaging. So what are you hoping comes out?
The one with the fish.
No such thing as that one.
Hey.
Oh, you boys.
See what you did there, huh?
Would you rather? I'm still unrolling it. Hang on. Oh, okay. Would you rather you see Nessie but no one believes you,
I love that one. I just love how shitty that one is.
or be a Muppet? So that is, would you rather see Nessie but no one believes you, or be a Muppet?
I think even if you saw Nessie and no one believes you, you'd start to question yourself.
Did I see
I'd
it?
be like, well, I don't know if I did then. Like, what did I see? I was having a cup of tea with him, I had a chat and everything. He asked me for about $3.50 and I was like, I don't know.
Do
But
you think
then
you drink tea?
I'd be like, nah, Nessie wouldn't drink tea.
Nessie would drink either tea or scotch.
Would he drink Nest tea?
Ah.
He'd drink scotch or iron brew probably. That's probably what Nessie drinks.
Or Nescafe original.
I think that Nessie has too much good taste to drink scotch, to be honest.
I don't know what that. Scotch is quite fancy and nice.
There's some quite good scotches, Mike.
There's some very
You don't have to hate on scotches just because you're an Irishman, like.
I do. That's I signed a contract at birth to say I would hate on all scotches forever.
Fucking idiot. Don't sign anything till you can read.
That's true.
That's why I've never signed anything in my life.
Speaking of that, I wonder what they did make me sign after my laser eye surgery.
Did you actually have to sign something?
Yeah.
No way.
I saw the word kid, so it's either like something to do with my firstborn child or my kidneys.
Or, like, you now own a herd of goats somewhere.
Baby ones.
Yeah. I hope they're okay.
But when they grow up, I'll probably be sick of them. I'll probably have to sell them to someone.
You'll have to dupe someone else who's just got laser eye surgery. That's what happened. That's what fucking happened.
Poor goats, man. It's a cause that keeps going. Like, Is that a thing people say?
Cause it keeps going, man. It is now. We're bringing it back. It may never have existed, but we're bringing it back.
Do you know what I like about goats? They get older, but I keep staying the same age. Right, so...
That's the thing about goats.
You had to say about goats.
Seeing Nessie, but no one believes you, that came notably from the episode Test Pilot Dummies.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking
that
that
came
was
from
really early, but then I was like, no, I don't remember. See, I remembered being in our old flat recording that. But then I was like, no. Cause it was
So this was the episode where there was no Tony.
Yeah.
Kinda.
That was scary. Because I was here and I was like, there's no Tony. Scary.
That wasn't that episode, because I was there for that question.
You were there for that question. See, this is what you always forget about that episode, is that you were there for the questions, you just weren't there for the intro and the outro.
All right.
We recorded that back in Gisco.
No.
And then we thought we'd lost it. But when I had COVID, I had to somehow pull it from the fires of hell.
Yeah. I was too busy looking at Loch Ness Monster and everyone calling me
a liar.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Spoofer.
I, for one, wouldn't believe you.
I don't think anyone believed me.
No one would.
I said I saw a fucking goat in the farm.
No, you did not.
Right, so Nessie, the Nessie question last round was up against being battery operated, and you both went for Nessie.
Yeah.
Being a Muppet was up against wearing a Tesco uniform forever, and you both picked being a Muppet. Yeah. Which, in hindsight, seems really fucking weird.
What? No, because our favourite bit about that was snuggling in beside all the lifeless Muppets at night.
All the dead Muppets?
All the dead Muppets. Is that from Dead Muppet Society, that question? Now, is that its most recent appearance?
I don't think so. I think that was round one, Dead Muppet Society.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, maybe.
You've got a fucking spreadsheet, no?
So, you know Dylan Hornswoggle Postel?
Yeah.
Former WWE superstar, famous wrestling midget.
Wow. Are we back to this again?
He calls himself famous wrestling midget.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he was in the second Muppets movie of the more recent Muppet movies.
Yeah.
And apparently the first time he met the people from the Muppets, it was backstage at Raw one week. And he's a lifelong Muppets fan. Like, he really loves it. He has, like, all up his leg, he has, like, a sleeve of Muppet characters tattooed. And he said recently in an interview that when he first went to Raw and they were there, he went into the room where they were keeping the Muppets, and they were all lying down the table, and it looked like they were dead, and it was really upsetting.
That's what it's like if you're a Muppet.
So if you go and cuddle in with them, do you know, like, it's going to feel like they're dead. It's not going to feel like they're teddies. Especially when you kiss them and they don't kiss you back.
Oh, that just feels like everyone else in my life, to be honest.
Liam, we have to have a word with you about...
Just kiss me back, Mike. But do you call it a sleeve when it's on your leg?
What would you call it? What's the sleeves of your trousers called?
Leg?
No, that's what your leg's called.
No, it's... So?
I'd never do it, but I guess you still do call it a sleeve, I think.
I feel like that's wrong.
I'd never...
You don't say the sleeve of my trousers, like. You say the leg of my trousers.
The whole
but your trousers don't have legs.
Yeah, you do.
How they don't walk.
What?
They don't walk.
A chair has legs and it doesn't walk, you dog cunt.
No, they're called chairs.
My trousers walk a lot more than my chairs do.
They're called chairsicles.
Jesus.
Is Mike short for bicycle?
That's what they say. That's what they say around the place. Right.
No, I feel like it's called a full leg tattoo or something, you'd say.
Yeah.
Would you rather meet the Muppets or Nessie?
Nessie.
Nessie for sure.
Without a doubt. Really?
Why? I'm interested.
Because the Muppets are a thing that everyone, like, that other people have met, like.
But I'm saying so in this world, Nessie exists, so the Muppets exist.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'd prefer to... Yeah, definitely prefer to see Nessie.
Okay.
Would you?
I'd love to see Nessie, but I think I'd prefer if the Muppets were real, to be honest.
No, I'd absolutely love to see Nessie.
There's a lot of Muppets.
Be like seeing a dinosaur, basically, like.
Yeah, like, I'd love to see Nessie, but real life Muppets is better.
Do you think?
Yeah.
They're chaos, though, aren't they? They're absolute chaos a lot of the time.
Yeah, but there'd be fun chaos to watch.
Until they mingle into society, and then society will just make them,
Break them down.
I wouldn't mind going down to Fraggle Rock.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Would you fit in there, like?
I think so, yeah.
Fraggles are pretty small.
Yeah.
He'll fit right in like no.
I know you have particularly small eyes. But
I like the Diggums. They were my favourites.
are they some of the Fraggles?
They're down in Fraggle Rock, yeah. They're not
Are they-
actually Fraggles, like.
Do they have helmets?
Yeah. Little Diggum boys.
Honestly, I have no idea what you're talking about.
You never seen Fraggle Rock?
I think so.
Yeah,
I know the name, but I've never seen it.
Yeah.
You haven't seen fucking Muppet Babies. You haven't seen fucking Fraggle Rock. What kind of fucking Jim Henson superfan are you, Tony?
Yeah, I know, right?
Tony is just get the videos and kick him around the place. Line him up with his wrestlers and boot him down the field.
I just like what he does with his hands. That's all.
Oh, yeah?
Jim Henson.
Hands.
What did you do?
Not much anymore. He's dead, isn't he?
I think he did die.
Well, you told me he was dead. You also told me David Letterman was dead, but we won't talk about that. Were you thinking of Alex Trebek?
No, I was thinking of David Letterman.
I don't think you were. 'Cause he didn't die.
He's still on TV now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's not dead, like.
Right now?
Yeah.
Potentially somewhere, like, yeah.
This is the David Letterman show now, still going.
Yeah. And my next guest, he does that as well.
Yeah.
New season there a few weeks ago, Mike.
Oh, yeah? Fair play to him.
You should tell him he's passed away, like.
He's doing well for a dead man.
How are you doing now? I don't believe you.
The day I'll sit here and watch a corpse on TV.
Excuse me, Paul McCartney, alright?
We're seeing a new kind of bigotry out of the boys today. I would just like to say that these views do not reflect the views of Big Mike or the Big Mike Corporation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is a Tony and Liam thing. That's a you problem, boys.
Well, you said he was dead, Mike.
Yeah. And I stand by that.
Stand by that.
Yeah.
That's libelous, Mike.
It's not libelous to think he's dead.
It's to say it and not correct yourself. We're doing that now, though.
I would like to make a correction on behalf of Big Mike and the Big Mike Corporation. Lads, what voice should I do for my correction?
Do David Letterman. Ooh, it's not...
Brains. Okay.
Do you remember when that came up? You said it was his birthday. Mike said, that's a bit more, but he died last year.
Yeah.
He didn't.
Didn't at all. Completely alive.
Was that the same one where I hijacked Tony's end segment by talking about Zoe Kravitz?
Yeah. Or fucking Charlie Chaplin's granddaughter, or I don't know, whatever time you hijacked it, I can't remember.
Oh, man.
Oh, God. Another chance next week. The hijack show with Big Mike.
Yeah, but
David
no one
Letterman.
hijacked the planes, did they? Because 9/11 was an inside job.
Allegedly, David Letterman.
David Letterman, I don't think he said that. I'd just like to make that clear.
I'd like to quote David Letterman here.
I would like to make it clear that is the view of Big Mike and the Big Mike Corporation, that 9/11 was an inside job.
I would like to retract that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Hey, I'm Susie Soccer.
I'm a fucking Nazi bitch.
I think the earth is flat. It's not at all like a soccer ball.
It's more like a soccer pitch.
Yeah, soccer.
Some giant soccer pitch.
Giant soccer pitch where I'm the best player still.
Susie, how come the water doesn't just flow off the edge?
Oh, because of gravity, you fucking dimwit. Read a book.
Right, what, Nessie? Or?
Be a muppet.
Oh yeah, of course.
Wonder what you call them, the Snaggles from Ragnarok.
The Snaggles from Ragglebach, yeah.
So, Tony, are you still
Snagglepuss.
afraid about the neck thing? About getting your neck caught in a branch?
Still worried.
Yeah, I do. Of course I am. He's too delicate as a Muppet. Like,
And do you know what I think is mental, alright? Last week he wanted to be a giraffe. He wanted to be an actual giraffe. Imagine all the branches you get your fucking neck stuck in there.
He thinks they'll just scratch me like.
When he gets his neck caught in the branch, when he's a giraffe, he can just eat the branch. You know, it's like getting your neck caught in pizza, like.
Exactly. Ned, who wouldn't like that, huh?
Who wouldn't
I
like
stand
that?
corrected, boys. I'm sorry. I'm a big
What
fuckhead.
do Muppets even eat? Like pellets?
Pellet?
Why would Muppets eat pellets, Tony?
I don't know.
There's only one Muppet I know who eats anything.
Oh, thanks for lining it up for my character, Liam.
For you,
A cookie.
Yeah, but Cookie Monster, do you know any other Muppets that eat anything?
I heard
Chef's always cooking, but he's never eaten it.
Yeah.
I heard that Kermit eats shit from the ground.
Jesus.
I heard he eats Bird's shit.
Bird? Or Big Bird?
Big Bird.
Big Bird eats seed, I think.
Yeah?
He does.
Jeez,
Yeah.
He must eat a lot of seeds.
Because he's a big boy.
Yeah.
Big Bird boy.
Is Big Bird a boy or a girl?
Oh.
See, that's the thing now. You know?
Yeah,
Bird
does it
person.
matter? Why does it matter?
It
Bird
doesn't matter.
person.
I'm just curious. I can never figure out the voice.
Bird. Male or female. Here we go. 'Cause it's gonna tell us. Or whatever he wants to be.
It's definitely a bird
Big Bird
person.
is according to Wikipedia, who they're a bit backward because they only think there's two genders or whatever.
Yeah.
They say that he's a male.
Okay. So he is a big boy.
What's Big Bird's best friend's name?
John.
Garfield. Like,
Wait, I've just seen some website said Big Bird comes out as transgendered.
Transgendered.
Yeah, in 2013. But
Is that a thing? Transgendered?
surely Wikipedia would say that.
You've just been transgendered.
Is that like the new celebrity show? Like, you've been punked.
Yeah,
You just got transgendered.
I'm actually cut you. You've just been transgendered.
cut your off.
Heck.
Transgendered.
We just cut your butt off. What?
Well, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised
If what?
if Big Bird did come out as transgendered.
Why wouldn't you be surprised? That's very
Because
it's very
Sesame
close-minded
Street's
of you.
a very progressive show, isn't it?
Yeah? Tell me one progressive thing about it.
Apparently Big Bird's come out as transgendered.
Do you guys think that Bert and Ernie are gay?
I don't know.
I don't think they've put a label on it.
No, they're
Talk
just...
about it that way, you know.
Also, it's pretty insensitive for you to talk about Big Bird because the person who played Big Bird called Carol Spinney died in 2019.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, no. He's probably on David Leonard and show today, like tonight as a special guest. David Letterman in the clouds. You're watching Cloud 9 with David Letterman.
Is that... are you implying he's dead in hell?
Jesus Christ.
I forgot the word for heaven, so I said hell. Look,
But you didn't put the word not in front of it.
I think we need to circle back to the questions here, lads.
Right, yeah. I prefer to meet Nessie and no one believes me.
Yeah. I'm going with Nessie. It's my Scottish accent.
It's a good one, yeah.
Oh, Nessie.
Okay, I'm sad to see the end of the Muppets, but I'm happy that Nessie keeps going. What would a Nessie Muppet be like? Would you like that?
No.
Okay, so Tony and Liam both said that they would rather see Nessie, but no one believes them. But let us know over on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Big Mike Pod. What would you rather?
Back once again with the pillowcase master.
Would you rather be able to fly in space? Imagine if this is up against be able to fly. Or free plane travel for life. So they are actually both flight related. Okay, so that is, would you rather be able to fly in space or have free plane travel for life?
I don't know, like, because you're only flying in space, right? You have to get up to space first.
You can fly straight up to space, we said.
And can you land somewhere different, or do you have to land where you took off?
I guess you could just.
You can land somewhere different.
Yeah?
Yeah. So, each have to come straight down from wherever you are in space.
So in that case, you don't need the air travel.
But how else are you going to eat, like?
What?
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 Yeah, you get like plane food and stuff. Like.
Yeah, but you can fucking fly. You'll be there in half the time. It's very fast, this flying in space.
I never said that now.
He's thinking about skipping meals. Like.
So we actually never thought about the fact that you could fly to somewhere else on Earth. Like, we never thought about that. So you could just fly yourself anywhere. But they'd find out about it, wouldn't they?
Don't know. You could always just fly to another like interdimensional hotel or something. I'm sure there's somewhere that we just don't know about. If you're flying in space, like, you might figure out more.
Could you elaborate on that, please, Tony?
If you're flying through space, you definitely find a lot more than what we found. Like, there's definitely some hotels up there. Like,
who's running those hotels?
Mike, I can't tell you that.
Could be aliens.
Is it that you can't tell me that, or you can't think of anything to say? Like, you can't make up another thing now. You already made up one thing.
I'm not making anything up. I said it could be there.
It might not be there,
you know what I mean?
That there's an interdimensional hotel, but that's all you're going to tell us about it. You're not going to tell us really what that means.
Well, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. It's an interdimensional hotel.
Yeah.
Okay, Liam, if it's self-explanatory, then can you explain it to me, please?
It's a hotel, and it's in space, in a dimension there.
Yeah.
Which dimension?
Like between,
Who knows, mate?
Who knows?
How do you get to it?
Fly, don't you? You can fly, can't you? You said we can fly.
You can fly into different dimensions.
Yeah, some people can do it, like...
No, you can't. This power is not to be able to fly into different dimensions.
But like, maybe there's, like, black holes and stuff up there. You can fly through dimensions up there.
Is that what you think a black hole is?
That's maybe.
Okay, all right.
Why? What do you... Tell me how I'm wrong.
I think that they never landed on the moon. Shut up, Susie. Susie got so much less likable in the last couple episodes. I think she's talking sense. Fuck yeah.
Gonna make all your characters hateable. Like.
Yeah.
Not me. I think that everything everyone believes is true.
Everything that everyone believes.
Come on, you were having a pop with me there now for thinking black holes were something that you didn't think they were.
Yeah.
What do you think a black hole is?
I actually don't know.
Yeah, because they reckon
that's
that
why
you
I
can
kind of dodged the question.
go into the different dimensions through black holes.
Something like that. You never know, like.
And if there's a hotel in there, God knows I'm staying at it.
You know, if I find a hotel, you'd have to stay. It'd be rude not to.
What about the restaurant at the edge of the galaxy?
Yeah, tasty.
Yeah, you wish you'd have your free flying meals then.
You wish you wouldn't.
No, you would, because then you get free flying meals.
Okay.
Okay, alright, I don't know what you're talking about, but
I don't know either, but we're just going with it, like.
It's possible in the next, 6 months this is going to be sad to listen to in 6 months' time, that we might be able to travel again. So the plane travel would be pretty cool then.
Isn't there a Mars thing soon, no? Like next year or two.
Oh, Mars. They're going to Mars?
Yeah, people. Musk is sending people up or something, or maybe not Musk, someone is.
Okay.
To try and colonise the planet.
Right.
So you could just fly there. You said what? It would take an hour to get to the moon, did you?
I think so.
I think that was it. So
it's pretty quick, man.
Yeah, that's fast.
You'd be doing our solar system in what?
It's 100 years. Probably.
Really?
No,
even if we went to the moon in an hour?
I have no fuck. I know nothing about nothing.
I'd say about a week. A week I'm being nice, but that's a complete another guess, but you know.
But you'd be in Mars in very little time anyway.
I'd probably fly to the sun.
So you could get imagine the job you could get. You could just fly up, take stuff to the boys.
Tony, you know the way you said Elon Musk was going to be sending people to Mars?
He said he said he wasn't sure.
I don't know if it's Musk who's sending it, but
it doesn't matter who it is for my joke that I'm going to make.
Okay, good one.
Okay. But so Tony, I heard that he might be trying to send lads to Mars, but I heard that you're always trying to send lads to Uranus.
Hey, what?
Oh man, you're like Bert and Ernie over here, eh?
Plenty of parking, buddy. Plenty of parking.
What? How many spaces?
I don't know. Just make sure you have a ticket.
This song in a code that I don't know about.
What? So you's not like plain food then? Is that what's going
Well,
on here?
one, obviously not, and two, the food's got nothing to fucking do with it, really.
Of course it is free flying.
You don't get free food.
Why not?
So if I'm going to America and you're getting your complimentary meals while I'm in first class and getting my hotels.
Oh, yeah, okay, you get free food if you're getting free food, but not if you're not getting free food.
So just fly to America all the time.
Remember, it's the most basic ticket as well. So sometimes, you have to pay extra for the meal. A lot of times you have to pay extra for the meal.
Then I'll just bring a packed lunch, but it's still
Yeah,
different.
then do. But then fucking disregard the plain food part.
It's different sitting on a plane eating a packed lunch.
Can we eat a packed lunch if we're flying through space, Mike?
Definitely not.
No, you can't.
Well, how are you going to do that? Be
Oh yeah, we can
floating around like?
You can fly through
Can't
space,
even drink water out of a thing. It's real awkward.
Have a little.
Take a bite of a crisp and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, you might
of course.
You might lose some. Like,
It must be really hard to swallow in space.
why'd you ask all those lads?
Hey!
Oh, man.
But it must be really hard to swallow in space. I know you have the muscles in your throat to get shit down, but surely gravity's part of that.
I don't know.
You're asking some very scientific questions.
Yeah, I guess so. Because you ever tried to eat upside down? It's not very easy.
I don't know if I have. Maybe hanging off the couch kind of thing, like.
Me? No, I just hang upside down.
Yeah.
Having my cereal. Just...
That's when you hang by your legs off the doorway.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Crunches and crunches.
When you have your neck caught in a branch, you're just like, "Rrr."
Well, I better get this Kit Kat out of my pocket and chow down for. Gotta keep my energy up. But so if you can fly through space and you can land anywhere in the world, then you don't need to be disappointed by not getting free food on a plane. You're there in you'll be there in 15 minutes anywhere you're going.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah, I guess so. But countries would probably have a problem with you flying into their country.
Oh, well, that's their problem.
Sounds like a their problem to me.
They might make it a you problem though,
How just fly away?
Put you in a cage. What if they put you in a cage as soon as you land?
A cage. Do you mean a cell?
They put something on a roof over you. No, a cage.
Oh, like a big glass. They trap you like a spider. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then they put an envelope under you, and it turns out it's their TV license bill. They haven't paid it in 10 years.
Yeah. And then they throw me out the door, and I just fly back up to space and land somewhere else.
No, they throw you in the door to jail.
Even if they handcuff me, I could fly away. Even
mandatory
if they
showers.
Yeah.
Even if they tied me down.
No.
Why not, Mike?
Nobody's going to stop me. Nobody's going to hold me down. Ain't nothing going to break my style.
What the fuck is happening today?
What are you talking about? We're right. You're talking about countries having it. No, wait.
You can't just fly through
wait
anything.
a second. You're saying countries that have a problem. They're only going to know you're there if you do something wrong. And if you do something wrong, you just fly somewhere else.
You don't think people are watching the skies?
What? You think I'm going to land in some fucking field in America and they're going to go, no one's going to know I'm there, And I'll walk into a shop or something you're not supposed to be here.
But NASA are going to see you flying in space.
What?
NASA are going to know you're flying in space.
Yeah, I'll just wear my morph suit.
That wouldn't make a difference.
Wear a mask?
So they don't recognize you.
Yeah.
They're still going to see you.
So what? What can they do?
They'll follow you. So they'll say, he came out of the sky, he came into space just above fucking Prague, and now he's going down on Arizona.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he doesn't have the correct visas. So we'll inform the feds.
Yeah, we'll just land and get into the ground.
I don't know. Then it's absolutely no crack, sure. If NASA are following you around, you go into space and they're going to shoot you down or something, no?
They're not going to shoot you down.
What do you mean they're not going to shoot you down? Why wouldn't they shoot you down?
Because NASA are about space exploration, not shooting shit down.
You don't know that.
You don't know that.
I suppose I don't. I think that they actually shoot.
No, I reckon they govern space. Like, I reckon they think they're the shit up there. Like,
Okay, right. But last time we never even spoke before about this kind of traveling around the Earth thing. So you're saying there'd be no crack, but before the crack was just flying through space.
yeah, but now that NASA are after me, it's fucking minus crack.
NASA
Yeah, I
were
don't wanna be the most wanted
always
man by
going to
NASA.
know that you were doing it.
I didn't know that.
But
You didn't say that.
But they're not going to punish you if you land like back in the same spot.
How do you know that?
Because they're not in charge of space. There's loads of people in space, not just
Exactly.
NASA.
So I can fucking go down into Arizona.
No, but their problem wouldn't be that you were in space. Their problem would be that you were on American soil without a visa.
That's not their business. I'm not in space.
They'd pass it on to the government.
I'll be gone by then.
But should they pass it on to the government? They're going to shoot you down, like.
The government might, yeah.
Yeah, because NASA will be telling them immediately.
Yeah, but
We've
if
got this,
NASA
what looks like a person flying through space.
Yeah, above Prague, and they'd be like, cool, nothing to do with us.
Do you think the fucking Yanks will be saying that?
Our lovely American listeners, I think they would be saying that.
Okay, our lovely American listeners, do you think your government would just say, "Oh no, that's fine. We don't need to get ourselves involved in that."
I'd scare them all. I'd get them all real scared by coming down real slow from the sky. They'd be like, "Oh, what's this?" And I'd be like, "I'm coming for yous because yous don't have a kettle." And that's exactly what it'd say.
Megaphone it,
Yeah, yous don't have a kettle. What's that all about?
and then fly back up.
And then you fly back up, and then they'll all have kettles, and the world will be normal again.
Okay, let's make the world normal again.
That's a sick
We
idea.
could live happy lives with hot water.
Like you got me spooked now, Mike, with this NASA following me thing. I think I'm gonna have to take free air travel because of that.
NASA are probably following you anyway.
Yeah, but I feel like they
Because
should
he
be
has
down.
gravitational pull. Right.
Super nice thing to say to your friend, Con.
Yeah. My friend who's lighter than me. Yeah.
But yeah, I pick fucking air travel.
Okay.
What?
And Tony?
Yeah.
Pick air travel.
Yeah,
I'm going to space. Fuck that. I'll take on NASA.
I know.
And I'll take on fucking whatever, Sputnik or whatever they're called.
I just don't have the energy for him.
Okay, so it's up to me, I suppose. Lads, I think space would be pretty fucking boring, to be honest.
It'd be relaxing.
It'd be fucking dull as fuck. I'd take the plane travel. So, Tony said that he would rather be able to fly in space, and Liam said that he would rather have free plane travel for life. But let us know over on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Big Mike Pod. What would you rather? And actually, has anyone ever done that?
What?
Let us know over on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram what they would rather.
That's gas. Actually, we're still saying it.
This is episode 46. I've said it after
God.
every bastard question.
That's so good. Oh god, that is
Let
so
us know over on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Let us know over on
At Funky Like a Monkey.
Yeah.
Immature.
And you can also use Big My Pod and Funky Like a Monkey. And if you go onto TikTok, you'll see lots of nice videos.
And follow our Reddit trend.
Yeah.
Thread.
If you go onto Reddit, we're also on Imgur. And also if you go onto OnlyFans, we've a thing.
Do we?
Twitch.
Twitch.
Girl69.
Girl69.
And I think that kind of wraps it up.
Yeah, we're also on the cooking channel.
The Food Network.
Food Network, that's it, yeah.
And the cooking channel.
And the cooking channel. Man versus Food.
Yeah, that was Tony.
Yeah.
Would you rather? This would be a challenge, Liam, to know where to put in the music now.
I've done.
Would you rather be an award-winning movie director?
Oh, really?
I went to grab one of my pieces of paper, and it turns out it was just like the label inside the pillowcase. Fun fact.
Or would you rather wash on a cold temperature and dry flat?
Unlimited donuts. So that is, would you rather be an award-winning movie director or have unlimited donuts?
I mean, with one comes the other anyway, doesn't it?
Yeah, if you're a award-winning movie director, you'd literally have to have donuts beside you.
All the time.
Yeah.
Legally, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's any movie director that doesn't have donuts beside him.
I'd like to go back to last time we had the donuts question. Tony said that's a form of torture, having unlimited donuts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah. What was your type of donut? Favorite type? Custard.
Sweet. tea.
No.
My favourite type of donut? I don't know. Chocolate?
Chocolate. What's your favourite type of donut?
Lemon meringue.
What?
Donut?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Like a lemon meringue pie.
It's filled with lemon.
Meringue. So meringue and the lemon
Meringue
curd.
on top and lemon curd inside, I think.
Yeah.
Never heard of it. Sounds nice.
Yeah. Krispy Kremes.
Sounds nice. Jeez, that's very extravagant flavour.
Yeah, Krispy
Wasn't
Kremes do
expecting
all
that, like.
sorts of donuts. Like, what I'm picturing really is like a chocolate inside and like a soft chocolate on top.
I'd hate that.
But I'm not asking you to eat it, you cunt.
Why are you being
chocolate
rude to me
donut.
today?
What?
Why are you being rude to me today?
Well, you just said, I'd hate that. I just described my favourite thing and you said, I hate that. I think that's kind of rude.
Yeah, well, look. Why am I
Do
being
you,
so
do you
rude
not
today?
think so? No, or is it just you're biased of your own opinion? Like, I understand that.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm not particularly being rude to you today.
Okay.
I had a chocolate donut here recently and it was
Horrible.
pretty good.
Yeah?
I don't know where it was from. But I usually don't like donuts that much. So
They have new ones in Shabka. They're pretty good. Chocolate donuts. Maybe that's where you got it.
No, this is a fancy old place.
Frankie's?
I haven't fucking no
The
idea.
Donuttery? Or what was that one called by us?
Oh, Mr. Donut or something, was it?
Yeah, the Donator. No,
Mr.
the
Robot.
Donutter.
Dirty Donuts, was it?
Dirty Dozen.
Yeah, Dirty Dozen Donuts by Big Mike and the pod.
The Big Mike Corporation.
I'd like tuna and onions donut.
Yeah.
Tuna mayo donut.
I'd like to direct a movie that won an award.
The tuna mayo.
Like our award-winning podcast.
Yeah. I'd like...
Oscars was a week ago.
Was it?
Yeah.
Who won?
You know what? I have no idea. I've never heard of Nomad. Nomad Land.
Do you know what,
Nomad
lad?
Land.
La La
Nomad
Land.
Land.
La La Land. It won everything. Still winning.
Yeah.
I've rarely heard of the movie that wins any Oscar.
Yeah, I don't know. This one seems a bit like... Yeah.
I feel like when we were younger, like the Oscar-winning winners were things like Lord of the Rings and Titanic. Do you know that like a lot of people would have seen, like big kind of blockbusters. And now winners are just like some weird little fucking film by some lad.
But that's
Can't
because
remember.
they're usually actually quite good. You know, like sometimes the Oscars depends.
like
I think they also jump on the bandwagon with like societal things at the moment.
here's the question, Tony.
Movies.
How did Guardians of the Galaxy not win an Oscar?
Batista.
It had Batista. It had your man out of the Jurassic Park. It had
Chris Pratt.
it had your one that I used to think was Zoe Kravitz. It had
Zoe Saganagas. Zoe Saganagas. What's her second name? You said it the other day.
Zoe Deschanel.
That's definitely not what you said the other day.
Let's see.
Santana or something like that. Anyway, you think it deserved an Oscar?
I actually do. I think
Oscar.
it's one of the best movies ever made.
It's a good movie, but not an Oscar.
Okay,
Could have won
okay,
awards for certain things, but
Right.
not an Oscar. And
Zoe
what else was up that
Saldana.
year?
Right. Here's the thing, Tony. If you don't think Guardians of the Galaxy should have won an Oscar, how do you explain Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2?
What do you mean?
Oh, that didn't win an Oscar either.
I know, but what was it up against? What year?
Don't know. Films that weren't about fucking space flight and fucking mad shit. And alien mad juice.
Haley Madgews.
But like,
Like, I Am Groot. And Groot.
Clever. Very clever.
And Yoda.
Yeah, Batista just went around powerbombing all the judges. That's why they didn't get it.
he fucking fucked it up for everyone.
He's just
He's just powerbombing people, like.
yeah. That's what he does. You got to shake his hand. You're like, oh, not again, David.
And they call him David. Mr. Batiste.
Hey, Mr. B.
That's like, I can't think what the last thing I saw in the cinema was. I'd say it was Lion King with you.
Probably. Yeah.
Oh, Svenja.
I fell asleep
But
during that.
the cinema is completely not what it used to be, is it anymore?
I
Well,
love it now. Even
Yeah?
more so. Because nobody's ever in it.
Yeah.
So,
It's
Tony,
like going to your own sitting room. Like
are you
with
actually going to
popcorn.
cinema these days?
Me? When me and Limbo lived in the thing, I used to walk up It's not so far to cinema I used to always go.
Okay. I've always
Not
just
always,
kind of...
but I did it now and again.
I've assumed that they've just been closed, like, for the last year.
Not during coronavirus times, it was before this, but I used to love it, like.
Oh, right. Oh, I thought you were talking about during coronavirus times, that's why it's empty.
No. I'd go on my own, like, so you just go and get your food and
I
sit
still,
down.
like,
It's like,
I loved going to cinema. It was one of my favourite things to do.
yeah, you get your popcorn,
Yeah.
half ham and cheese, half salted.
What flavours of popcorn are there in Czech Republic, actually?
Salted and ham and cheese.
They don't do sweet here?
Some of them had sweet, but not all of them.
I think they do sweets in bag, not from the machine or something.
Yeah.
Is the ham and cheese thing a joke, or do they actually do that flavour?
No, they do ham and cheese.
I definitely thought that was a joke.
No.
I'm still not sure it isn't a joke.
It's not a joke.
It's a genuine thing, yeah. I thought it was a bit weird as well.
And what
But it's
is it a powder, like?
Yeah, I think so. It's quite strong, salty flavour, like, but if you mix it with salt, it's okay.
In England, I used to get sweet on the bottom, salty on top. So it's like kind of your dinner and then your dessert.
Yeah.
And then it was a bit of a culture shock coming back to Ireland and only having salted again.
Yeah, they only do salted at home.
Because actually, I think I'd prefer just sweet, which I feel like a traitor. Because when I moved to England, I was like, the fuck, they have a second kind of popcorn. You have to answer a question after you say popcorn.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, I miss the cinema. I hope it comes back.
Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I haven't
it was
been to
dying
cinema
anyway.
much in the last 5 years, I'd say.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I'd stopped for ages and then I went to see one movie and I was like, I actually love this. Why don't I keep doing it? I'm interested.
Yeah, and I don't even really like movies that much. I just really like going to cinema.
No, I love movies.
Do you know what movie I saw in the cinema there one time? It's called Guardians of the Galaxy. And it was a great movie, right? There's a raccoon. Fucking raccoon, lads. Can you believe it? What?
Trash Panda.
Trash Panda. That's the politically correct name for a raccoon.
Mm-hmm.
There was also did we already name all the Guardians of the Galaxy? I think we did.
Chris Pratt.
He's a prat.
Well, if
I watched 5 Year Engagement last night. He was in that. He's very funny.
If you
He's
talk,
in it, is he?
if you're talking about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, then you've got Nebula. She's kind of one of them, and the other one, Mantis. I didn't like her.
It's a good soundtrack to those two movies.
It's a great soundtrack. So, lads, if you're they're at home thinking what movie should I watch, log into DisneyPlus.com. You can use my login details. So it's bigmikepod@gmail.com, and the password is
Disappointment7.
and you just put in the beeps there.
You don't have Disney Plus over here. It's shit.
That is shit.
Apparently Walt Disney was really against the Czech Republic though.
This
So
is
there's
like
a lot of Jews here. Was there?
the ham and cheese thing, is it? Is it?
No, ham and cheese thing.
Ham and cheese thing's real, Mike.
So's Walt Disney though.
Is the ham and cheese thing
He was
actually
real.
real, or is it like?
Yeah.
Okay, and also Disney Plus isn't in.
No, you can't get it here.
Can't get it here.
But yeah, I believe that. But is it because Walt Disney didn't like?
No, it's probably just something to do with licensing and stuff like that, I imagine.
I think Walt Disney hated the Czech Republic.
Let it go on record.
Mm-hmm.
Boys, I have... Oh, wait. Director and donuts.
Would you like to be in a cinema with donuts or with
All your friends looking at your
ham
movie.
and cheese popcorn?
Ham and cheese movies.
Yeah.
I would... See, I'm going to say I prefer to be an award-winning director.
Yeah, absolutely. Award-winning director. Should you have your own donuts?
How nice would that be?
Yeah, you'd have your own donuts and you're doing something fun.
I'd like to give the directing a go. Anyway, in general.
Mm-hmm.
Just give it a go. Like, I've no ideas or anything. I just would like someone to come to me with all the information,
You just do.
all the actors, all the everything, and I'll just tell them what to fucking do.
You little bollocks.
Now you stand over there. Now you look a little bit sadder, you cunt.
Yeah.
Well, we've been
Hey.
talking about getting into YouTube, haven't we? When
Getting into that YouTube, riding that wave,
The YouTube.
getting in early.
Yeah. I've heard about this new application called the YouTube.
The YouTube,
Well, look,
get it on your television now.
we're gonna be the biggest thing since fucking sliced big things.
Biggest thing since Laurel and Hardy.
No, bigger than them. Well, bigger
We're
than
gonna
the
be
small
best
one
thing.
anyway.
Even before
Yeah.
sliced bread, we're going to be the best thing since
What do you think the best thing before sliced bread was?
just chunks of bread. Just torn off chunks of bread, man.
And what was the best thing before that?
Just bread.
Just for loaves of bread.
Just full loaves, man.
What was the best thing before that?
It's flour.
Flour was the
flour.
best thing in the whole world.
Yeah,
They
man.
couldn't even make bread with it.
It's kind of useless.
Yeah.
But it was still better.
They loved it, like.
Great powder. I love Turns out Cookie Monster was actually from before bread existed. Nice to have the powder. But now we make cookies with it.
Yeah.
This episode's
yeah.
gone off the fucking deep end, I think.
You're gonna have to fucking. You're gonna have to fucking.
Right, what did we do? What did we say? We were
I'll be
on
director. Yeah.
Okay, Tony and Liam both said that they would rather be an award-winning movie director. And that's it. That's kind of it. I'm not going to keep asking. Here's the thing, listener. I don't give a fuck what you think, to be honest. I was only trying to be nice anyway.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, no, that's it. Like,
Boo.
right, Liam, do you want me to introduce your segment or...
No, we just do the jingle like we do every week.
Hey, keeping up with Dixie.
Checking in with
Dixie, we're checking in every week with Dixie. Dixie can't
checking in with
believe
Dixie.
it. Dixie can't
What up,
believe
what
it
up,
when
what
we
up,
checking with a man. So this is the last checking in with Dixie, is it?
The last one of the L Dixie chicks.
It'd be some fucking disappointment if he didn't answer, wouldn't it?
Such is life, Mike. To be honest, I don't know if I expect him to.
Would you be more disappointed, right, that he didn't answer on the last episode of Checking with Dixie, or the whole like leaving you and your young family behind?
My young family. Sounds like I was married to him. Like,
No, that was your poor mother.
yeah.
Bless her.
She's okay. She's happier since.
At least consistent, you know.
I believe she is happier since it's you and your siblings that took the brunt of it really over time.
Right, I'm gonna ring the old cunt now.
Okay. Tony, what should we say to him? Because I think we should all talk to him this time.
Yeah.
You can ask him Duck Goose.
Just Duck Goose and that, see which one he picks.
Yeah.
What if he says Duck?
Then he's a goose.
So true. Oh man, you're fucking wise beyond measure.
Checking in with Dixie.
Checking in with Dixie. Never picks up the phone.
It's as if he knows it's me and he doesn't want to talk to me.
What if you called him with a withheld number? More likely to answer.
I don't have his actual number. I only have him on Facebook.
He wouldn't give it to you. Right, so for any of our listeners who want to check in with this Dixie themselves, what's his name on Facebook?
Dick Tobin, and he has no profile picture. He's just an absentee profile picture. Did not answer. It didn't even say unreachable. It said did not answer.
He intentionally didn't answer.
Check it in with
He was
Dixie.
probably like looking at a picture on his phone and he just had to sit there awkwardly until he stopped calling. Oh,
Dixie.
man.
Right, that was the final installment of Checking In with Dixie.
Right, okay. Should we do a recap? What was your favourite moment from Checking In with Dixie, Tony?
I was quite surprised when he answered that time.
Did he answer once or twice?
I think he answered twice, yeah.
Twice.
Right, this
Twice
is
in a
it.
row, actually.
So, Liam, 5 of your segments, 3 of them had nothing to them.
What do you mean?
Like, we just had to share your fucking trauma.
There's no folly in failure. Like, it was okay. It was fine.
We all got rejected by your dad. That's what happened. Liam, I never wanted to kick any of our fans in the head, right? To show them my trauma. But you wanted to show them your trauma and you tricked us all into going along with it.
Yeah.
And if you want to show us your trauma, try contacting us on Facebook.
Don't bother telling them, Tony. Don't bother telling them. You're better than that, Tony.
Right.
And if you really want to get in touch, right, just go straight to patreon.com/BigMikePod.
Yeah.
Liam doesn't have a dad, but he could at least have 3 quid in his pocket, you know? That's
Become a cloney.
Become a cloney today. Listen to the bonus episodes. There's a new one now where basically we all read a story, and Tony wrote the greatest story ever written. Liam wrote a story that I could not get my head around.
No, and then Mike wrote a very good story, but at the time I was so annoyed at my story flopping that I wasn't listening to his story. So I couldn't follow his either, but listening back, it is one of the greatest stories ever told.
That's a bit generous, but
I don't think so. I'm so glad I went in the middle now, boys, because it starts off well and it ends well.
It was like yours, like impressionist or something. Do you know? It's like a Picasso painting. Your story.
Yeah, you got to squint while you're listening to it.
Right. Which of my many characters would you like to see out the show?
Shrek. Always be Shrek. Never a letdown.
Get out, me swamp, you plonker. Thanks. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
See you now.
That was the worst episode we ever did.